Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here with another video to entertain or assist you in becoming the better Injustice 2 player. And this video is all about Hayatei versus Gunshow. This was the finals of the Northern Arena that I was at this weekend. And I did a match analysis video before and a lot of people really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd do another one here. And this is a matchup that isn't exactly favorable for Firestorm. Talking to Gunshow, actually, he had a secret character for this matchup if things didn't go well for him. So, anyways, we started out here with Hayatei getting kind of an early lead after Gunshow does a Molten Trap that's a little bit too close, and Robin can punish that with relative ease if you do it from anywhere from like far mid-screen or farther. Very nice cross up there by Gunshow. Going into the mix, and this is what we really got to hope for against Robin, that our mix works correctly. And there he goes. So he didn't really need to use that bar meter there, but I saw what kind of get the idea of what he was doing is he had his trade out, and trade only lasts for a certain amount of time. You don't really want to give up any pressure when you're in your trade. You just kind of want to give yourself more chances to kind of get some sort of a mix going. So in the case that Hayatei actually blocked that, he would be plus on block. So he's kind of just giving himself some insurance in case he did block. So bit of an early clash here by Hayatei, but I'd probably wait until he got his trait back, but at the same time, keeps himself out of the corner, which is not a fun spot to be versus Firestorm, or any character really, but here we see Gunshow taking a little bit of advantage of Hayatei's impatience, catching him coming in. And that's one thing that you really should do, any character really against Firestorm, is use the negative frames from his a blocked Molten Trap to move in. And I've talked to all my students about this as well, that it's just a really important way to get around the map. Because if you're getting zoned out by Firestorm, you know, those traps are minus 13, so you can block one and then move on in and get your game going. So Gunshow did get his trade again at the end of the round. Would have been a nice time for Hayatei to have that clash they used earlier. Again, it's just how it goes sometimes, so I get that. So moving into the second game here. Starting things off the Crocodile. Good pressure here. Nice spacing there by Hayatei. Outspacing the back one of Firestorm. Putting him into the corner. And Gunshow says, nope. Your turn to be in the corner. Great tech there by Hayatei, understanding the setup, know that it was coming. Staggers here. Challenges the stagger back one. Doesn't finish the combo, though, interestingly enough. Not really sure if he didn't know what to do. That was great armor there by Gunshow, reacting to the swoop, using the interactable to escape. Very wisely done. Hayatei getting a big combo. Ends with the DP, and he's out of there. And he has Gunshow in the corner. So laying down that little, the red Birdarang is really kind of a mindfuck, for lack of a better word, because you don't know if he's going to use it or if he's going to come in with his overhead. So kind of it's not really a 50-50, it's a pseudo 50-50, because you kind of have to guess it a little bit, I guess, but the overhead is a little bit slower, so it is reactable but not exactly easy. Again, using the interactable get out of the corner, I feel like he was a little bit too predictable at that point. Hayatei taking full advantage, and again blowing up the wake up. I feel again like actually using the interactable that time might have been a better idea, but here we are, Gunshow down on health. Hayatei coming in. Nice backdash on the wake up there. Back one, but the Starfish misses. Good blocks all around on the swoop. Gunshow takes the health bar. Doesn't really have a whole lot of health to work with here. So, and he's already used his clash, so he's kind of on a lifeline here. Very nice conversion there by Hayatei. Combo almost dropped in like 3 different spots, but he picked it up. No, that's some character knowledge right there. That was very impressive. So 1 game apiece here in the grand finals. See it on screen there. Game 3 grand finals. Ooh, it's almost like I was commentating this live. Shoutouts to Caboose though, man. He did a great job of commentary. I really enjoyed it. He was hype. He was knowledgeable. He knew the players. He knew the characters. Knew all the frames and stuff. So Gunshow opening him up early with the Molten Trap, and again that Catching Robin jumping. The straight fireball at full screen is really useful against Robin because it catches just his regular jump. Ooh, that was a big drop there by Gunshow. He could have taken the round. There's a nice air escape there by Hayatei at the perfect time. But yeah, the fireball is really good because it catches his regular jump, and if he decides to do a little flippity-doo, it'll catch him out of that as well. 4-3 into sweep, 4-3 into sweep, and then 4-3 into overhead. Good armor by Gunshow. Just using a bar. That's something I say a lot. Round is more important than meter. If you have to use a bar meter to take a round, go for it. Probably don't recommend using a super to take a round, but if you feel that's what you need to do, just take the round, man. Just backing up, building more meter. Has to make the read on the enhanced molten trap. Jump 3 into throw. Very nice, and throws him away from him. And again, using the fireball to stuff the jumps. There's a flip-de-doo by Robin. Caught Gunshow getting a little bit too trigger happy with the molten traps. Crosses him up in the corner. That's so annoying, that swoop. I can't complain too much though, because I know it's a little bit more broken against like the big body characters. So Starfish anticipating a jump there. It's one of our few anti-airs that actually works against Robin's jumps. And again, using the back one. Staggering from the back one to the back one Starfish. You can use the back one too. The only problem is the back one too being -10. That's a punish for Robin, like an easy one. That was a little bit predictable, but he didn't really have any other options because Hayatei did have his clash. Very good with the enhanced burst to cover a lot of ground there. And Gunshow looking pretty comfortable here. Got his little EXO hat sitting on the table in front of him. Hayatei's been playing really well though, really bringing it to him. So again, that's the second time he's opened with that, the standing one into interactable. Very interesting setup there. And getting the first health bar. Realizing he already had the shield active, he uses the Starfish to build meter instead. Ooh, whiff, but he's a little bit late on the whiff punish against Robin there. Ooh, just getting hit by that. Hayatei, of course, taking full advantage. Into pressure. Got hit by the overhead. Hit by the swoop. Gunshow getting hit by everything here. But he does have trait, and all it takes is one combo. And a trait mix-up. And you're good. There's that annoying range of Robin again. Enhanced projectile. That's the first time we've seen that this match. Yeah, I try to catch some movement there with the enhanced projectile. And again, that molten trap just a little bit too close, and Hayatei taking full advantage of that. Just a little bit too risky to do against a player of Hayatei's caliber. Back two. I think he thought that molten trap would chip out, but good read on the air torpedo there. Now Robin's trait's gone. Just going to continue the onslaught. Forward 2, good stagger. Forward 2, back 1, standing 2. Those are all really good staggers to use. 2-1-2. Throws down the bear trap. And of course that string can be staggered in a few different spots. Your options are kind of limited when it comes to that against Robin because he can counter you pretty quickly with down 1-2. That leads to a lot of damage that we would rather not deal with. And this is a situation that Firestorm does not want to be in. And smartly clashes. Uses 1 bar. So he keeps almost 2. I think that's probably smart. Just a bunch of little hits here by Gunshow. Nice evade to get himself out of the corner. That is a true block string, the 4-2-1-3 into the into the blast. Cancels the 2-2 ends in a low, so he was trying to be a little bit cheeky there and end it with the meter burn cancel, but that's it. Gunshow wins. Very well played by both players. Got to put his hat on though. He's got to represent. EXO the man. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary play-by-play on Gunshow versus Hayatei. Well, if you did, leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe, because we make videos every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.